Welcome back to Papa Z's Bees. It's been a while since we've been out. My wife and I both had COVID, and so COVID is still a real live thing. So if you're into getting vaccines, make sure you get your vaccine, because fortunately this COVID wasn't horrible, but it's knocked me down at least for a couple of weeks. So anyway, today we're going to look at the corner hive and do an alcohol wash, or actually a dawn wash, to check and make sure we're okay on mites. So here we go. Okay, we're going to start with the corner hive here. By the way, this is the hive that we did the harvest on, and that video is now up to 11,000 views, so I really appreciate the views. And we're also up to about 220 subscribers, and we really appreciate that too. So please, if you would, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button if you like the video, and then we will produce a lot more. So anyway, we're going to get inside. We're going to let them know we're coming. Give them a little bit smoke there. This is Reflectix. This is a good insulation material. We'll do a video towards winter when we talk about getting things ready for winter, and we'll cover that. First thing we'll do is we'll take this flow super off, or we'll take the inner cover off first. They've really got it propolized down good. They're working it. It sounds like I can hear a lot of sound in there. Give them some smoke. You know, smoking is the thing that lets them know that we're coming in. What it does, it calms them down a little bit simply by masking the alarm pheromones. So they'll kind of, like if they're out in the forest where they smell smoke, they'll go in and gorge themselves there to leave if there's a fire. This is pretty heavy, so they're putting some stuff in it. I don't know if we can get into it or not, but they've really propolize this up good, which is not a bad thing. Yeah, they're bringing in some honey there. That's good. Oh, and the one right next to it even got more, so that's really good. We may get another harvest out of this. It's great. Now, some have asked also about when we harvested the honey, did we not need to leave them some? Well, this box right here, this is called a medium super, and it's full of honey for them. We don't touch that honey. We basically let them fill that up first in the spring, early spring. We'll fill this up first, and then we'll put the flow super on once this is full, because it's so important for them to be able to have that 40 to 50 pounds of honey that they'll need to make it through the winter. Oh, wow, this is heavy. This has already got its 40 to 50 pounds in it. We might take a quick look at one of these. Oh yeah, it's full. See, and this is the honey that's the brood minder, the thermometer that we have. But this is the honey, and they're bringing in nectar. You can see this liquid here. This is the honey that they will have all winter long, because they'll live on this in the winter. So this is where we're getting in now. We'll get in here and take a look at, make sure we've got brood. So we've got a good laying queen, which I'm pretty sure we do. We've got pollen coming in. Yeah, I don't know if you can probably not see it. And you can see the larvae in here. If you can see them there, they're right in here, some big larvae. So we know we have a good queen. Got to look for the queen while we're in here. Now there was also some pollen right there, which is good to see. Those are big larvae, so that means they're relatively old, about ready to be covered, more than likely. Lots of honey down here, which they really don't need it, but you know, they'll put it in there when they're running out of places to store it. So nothing on this side. So kind of watch for the queen. Pollen in here. Kind of wonky comb here they built. This was the one that we put in this year, so they never really got a chance to build it up good, I guess. Okay. Got to check for the queen, because this is one that's got brood on it, so I'm going to shake these off on this. And the ones that fly away will be the foragers instead of the nurse bees. What we really want to focus on is the nurse bees. Yeah, lots of can see some bee right here. She's probably one of the ones that just came out of that hole, that cell, and her first job is to clean that cell up, which is kind of interesting. So I think we've got enough. Well, I don't know if you saw the good brood pattern on this one or not, but this is really good brood on that side and on that side. Really nice brood pattern. So got a good queen. And she would be a bee weaver lineage, one of the ones we got from Navasota, Texas. So those are really the good bees. So what we'll do now is we're going to use this Varroa test bottle here, which we have Dawn detergent in there. Cup, please. So what we'll do, and unfortunately this kills these bees, but what it does do, it will give us a good opportunity to see how many Varroa that we have. Now I'm going to check, make sure we don't have the queen. Yeah, which we don't. Okay, so that euthanizes those bees rather quickly. Go ahead and put this back together while those bees are setting. Because what it does, it will not only kill the bees, but it kills the Varroa that's inside there, which is the critical thing. We'll put this thermometer back in there, put that above the brood, that way we can tell what the temperature is inside the brood. Give them a little more smoke to get them down out of there, where I can put the flow super back on. We typically have a couple of nectar flows, at least in my area, according to what I read. One is in the spring, of course, but then we also have a nectar flow about as good, or maybe even better, in the fall. And so that's what we're seeing right now. We've had some really good rain in August, which is unusual. If you can come around here and see the bees on the front of the hive, right in there, just kind of full. Now I've got to see if I can get these bees to leave so I can put the hive shade back on them. There we go. So that half a cup of bees that we put in there was about 300 bees. So that's what we look for. That's the normal sample that you use when you go to check for the Varroa. And then what we'll do is we'll roll these, because what I only want to do is make sure the Varroa are dead, but we want to make sure that they actually turn loose, and then they'll end up coming off the bottom here. So we'll give them a good stir. I came out today with the option to do either the powdered sugar flow if we didn't have very many bees, but we have so many bees in there that it was perfectly fine to go ahead and euthanize the 300 bees. They kind of, I mean, it's sad to give 300 bees dead, but it helps the rest of them. If we find out that, hey, we've got a bad Varroa problem because these girls gave their life to let us see that, then we'll know it's time to do treatments. If we're lucky enough and we don't have any, which these, by the way, these bee weaver bees, which is one of the reasons why we really like them, is they tend to be real hygienic, so which means they will take care of getting rid of the Varroa pretty much. And so far, any of the checks that we've done on any of the bee weaver bees we have all been 1 or 0. So I'm hoping we'll see that again today with this. So, okay, I'm going to take this out and just kind of give a quick look. To see what we have. Yeah, there's quite a few in there. We'll need to do a count. But so that means that we're going to have to do some sort of a treatment this time of year, because right today it's cool, but it's supposed to be warmer at the end of the week. So we'll probably do an oxalic acid vaporization on this hive. And we've got some other videos where we've done that, so you can go back and look at those. So bad news. It's a good thing we went ahead and did the dawn wash, but I'll have to count these and I'll let you know what the count is when we get done. So anyway, thanks for watching.